Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for Arizona, Corbin Burnes. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, first pitch coming up. William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
William Contreras.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
That one fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Christian Yelich.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Sal Frelick in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Burnes was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Here goes the runner. Makes the catch for the second out. To the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Chad Patrick. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Foul ball there. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. got him. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. And a big factor for them in recent games, Corbin Carroll.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they take a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a foul ball.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Nope. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one outside, and it's a full count. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Batting third, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in the desert, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone. Chris gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And he takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Second inning here, no score. And a big swing and a miss. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman David Hamilton.
And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Looking good, D-backs.
Hey!
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Ball! That's down. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Santana. And Milwaukee is set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-1. Out to short, Ortiz. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Hey!
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Arenado went deep in his most recent game. And that one off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In the air, right field. Chourio on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Ball 1. Hey!
And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one way inside. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hey, you got this. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Here comes a 3-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. And he swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside with a breaking ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now it's the shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. This one in the air, center field. Freeland under it, and there's one down.
Let's go, come on. Batting 8th, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Aye!
The 0-2.
Ball.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Alec Thomas now. And that one
That pitch is
upstairs,
up.
ball 1. Fought off foul. Moreno leads off first with 1 away. Line drive and base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. And fouled off. The D-backs looking to strike first here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Stepping in,
Off the
Geraldo
plate, ball 1.
Perdomo. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Ground ball right side. Hamilton. Play made. That ends the inning. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here in the desert, well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, but he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
That one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's
Some
ball
cut
two.
action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. That one pulled foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Yelich goes, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Yelich flies around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down, Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. One now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one is absolutely belted. Doesn't have enough.
Nope,
and foul as it bangs off the fence. Quick toss to first. Chorio dives back in safely. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 4, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Gurriel gets a piece. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nope.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Chorio on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0.
We gon' take it to the top.
Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Ball that's
And he's
outside.
currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. The 1-0.
Hey! Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one to first. Santana. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
For Milwaukee, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Santana steps on the bag, and the first two set down in the top of the
Up
fifth.
next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Jake Bowers.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Bowers. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Out to short, Perdomo. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Brewers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman.
Ball, that's out.
And a count 1-2. Chop to the left side. Whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
For the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
That's a ball.
The Brewers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Santana thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got it. 2 away. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Moreno in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Joey Ortiz will hit next.
Shortstop Joey Ortiz.
Let's go, D-backs! Let's go, Diamondbacks! Woo! Come on, Diamondbacks! Woo!
First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses.
Ball, that's out.
And
No, that's
downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3-1 now. Swing
No,
and a
that's
ground
foul.
ball and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And that's
the ball.
downstairs. And that's ball one.
Let's get it going, D-backs!
He was late there. Strike one. Ground ball to the right side. Santana takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Christian Yelich.
2 down, bases empty. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Diamondbacks!
Ball, that's off the plate.
Looking good, Diamondbacks!
Ah!
Arizona's hot!
That's in. Ball 2.
Let's go, kid!
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, over near the wall, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Come on, Geraldo.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Diamondbacks trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Nope, that's foul.
Foul ball. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
That one in there across the letters. And that's in for a strike. Sewald, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Got him swinging.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then Knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Andrew Vaughn now. He's grounded out a couple of times. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Perdomo gets under it, and that'll do it. Brewers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Angel Serpa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a really good take.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. This one in the air. Rengifo under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Uribe also throwing. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fires to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Aye.
Way out front for strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the air, right field. And that is that. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail here 1-0.
Gente que simplemente no es de palabra. Gente honesta que se busca el día a día, pero aquí no hay cortesía si la lía.
Back here in the desert, digging in, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
0-1.
And
Nope.
another ball.
Outside.
Popped up. And that's foul. Close,
ball
but
three.
called a ball. Ball 3. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Comes a 2-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one
Oh, that
missed.
pitch is out.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Jake
designated
Bowers,
hitter,
the
Jake
next to
Bowers.
hit. Well struck left field, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Rengifo headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swinging a foul straight back. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball, right field. Carroll coming on. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Paul Sewald gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they
the
turn things over to the righty, Kevin Ginkel.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Back to the top of the order, William Contreras. Up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. 0-2
that's
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going. Gone. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. for a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 8th. Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's in there. That is strike two.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1-2 now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him. One down.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
There's a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1-2 now. To third. In time to Vaughn. That's it out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Angel Serpa will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Ashby.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Two outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Here we go, Gabriel.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 4-0. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Sal Freeland. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
In the air, left side. Gurriel moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Hit in the air out to center field. Thomas in and to his right. 2 down.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman.
So
Andrew
digging in,
Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3 in this one.
Aye! Yep, that ball went out.
Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman David Hamilton.
Here's your 1. And that one pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Ginkel is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Cade Stroud.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Rengifo will hit next. That just misses. Ball 1. The Brewers trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th.
That's out.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a
challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 2 outs. Rolled slowly to first. But it kicks foul. Two now. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Brewers strand a couple. They lead 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Alek Thomas.
Center fielder, Alek Thomas.
All 1. Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Ball, that's low.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. The switch hitter batting right.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball 1.
And a 1-1. Foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Geraldo.
Ball 2.
Just
ball
off the
3.
inside corner. 3-2 now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out swinging.
Up
And
next
Arizona
for
with
the
just one out
Diamondbacks,
left.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
The 0-1. They're down to their final strike. The D-backs down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The Brewers leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball.
That one
ball
misses, and a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Ball 4.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Ashby out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now Pitching for
So the
Milwaukee,
closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That was
that's
absolute
inside.
gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. That's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola. Aquí toda la... Does anybody out there still give a about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? Away all the loving I ever had. My cheap one